very critical right now. Very critical. It's so critical that I wish we would have kept Marcus Peters in this position, man, because Marcus Peters most definitely would have been fitting right for us. Q Kelly. He's a rookie. We drafted him this year, I believe was at our either 3rd or 5th round pick. I can't remember which one, but Q Kelly. With our DB room getting real thin, like real thin. As always, the Ravens DB's room is always thin, man. We always having problems back there. Marlon Humphrey is the only guy that can stay healthy in this cornerback position, man. It's just like, golly. But what I'm looking for Q Kelly this year, or this game, is that while this room is getting thin, he has to show up. He has to show that he can throw him inside into the fire. Because what the DB situation is right now, it's hot. It's a hot situation. It's somewhere that we should not be. We can't be in this predicament at the beginning, because last year our defensive backs is the reason why some of the games that we lost. Now, I'm not going to fully blame them. Can't fully blame them. But when it comes to the games like the Jaguars, the Dolphins, the Bills, DBs matters. Our DBs last year got torched. Marlon Humphrey, Marcus Williams can't be the only ones that can produce turnovers. You know, this is the time where, as last episode I talked about Kyle Hamilton. This is most definitely going to have to show his athletic ability. Q Kelly is most definitely going to have to show him that why did we drafted him out of Stanford this year? You know what I mean? He has the size. He's 6'1", and I believe he's just cracking over that 200 and some odd pounds. He has the size, he has the height, he has the ability to show it that he belongs to be in the starting lineup, maybe. You know what I mean? Or, like I said in the last episode, iron sharpens iron. You need that. I'm pretty sure that he's been going against OBJ, Zay Flowers, probably had to line up against Mark Andrews, all this stuff. You know what I mean? Now we hoping that what you've been doing in practice, because you're not getting a lot of buzz, but there's been some type of buzz you doing training camp, doing practices. So now it's pretty much seeing, I'm not saying that you're pretty much going to be in the starting role, but can we throw you into the starting role? Rock Yak Shin is hurt. Pepe Williams is hurt. And I'm pretty sure it's a list of some more names in the DB world. It's hurt. This is your time to shine, my guy. If you can go out here, and I'm not saying that Philly's going to unload A.J. Brown or even Deontay Smith, but it's your time to go out here and showing that number 17 belongs on this field and can make an impact throughout the season. Because it's not just worrying about this season. It's about making an impact throughout the whole entire season. Can we throw you in and out? Can we trust you? Will you not get up? Will you not give up any touchdowns this year? Now, I understand that's a tall task, but Marlon Humphrey did it. But, it took him some years to become that guy. You know what I mean? So, Q Kelly, man, this is your time to shine, my guy. The DB room is wide open. Like, wide open. Just make sure that none of your wide receivers that you are playing against tonight gets wide open. Please, I'm trying to tell you, this is the way how you make the team, man. The way to make a team is making noise throughout the preseason. You only got 3 games now. Preseason used to be 4, but you only got 3 games to show that you belong on a 53-man roster. It's the journey. It's the fight. This is what you put yourself you signed yourself up to. It's put yourself in a good predicament. And the Ravens, hopefully we got a good predicament. All right, our last player I want y'all to keep an eye on. And it's another critical position because we don't have Houston coming back this year. We sitting here flirting around with different pass rushers. You know what I mean? With Jadeveon Clowney, with who else? Van Noy a couple weeks ago. We trying to bring in all these, trying to figure out is who gonna be our pass rusher. Can Oweh be that guy? I've been saying this name since I started this podcast. Can Oweh be that guy? Can David Ojabo be the next guy up? Who is going to be our edge rusher that we can count on that can put a lot of pressure on quarterbacks this year? And I'm hoping that this 4th round pick Tavius Robinson can be that guy. We need Tavius Robinson to be that guy. Now, he has been getting a lot of buzz in this camp this year. A lot of buzz. It's getting to the point that everybody just can't wait to see, can he translate it to the game now? He was able to chase Lamar around. He's able to chase all these quarterbacks around. But you already know you can't really touch the quarterbacks in practice, safety reasons. And you don't want to have your franchise quarterback on the ground anyway. So, but, he's been doing one hell of a job. He's been, like I said, he's showing that he can be an edge rusher. I'm not saying that he's going to blow away any of these stats or anything in that nature. But what we are looking for is consistency.